Hi, this is Dave Torres with Torres Real Estate Solutions in Whittier, California. And today I'm going to do a little more informal of a video. So I wanted to do a little bit of a neighborhood tour with you. Okay, the neighborhood that we're going to look at today is called the Norwalk Blvd, Washington Boulevard neighborhood. So again, this is in Whittier, California. And I wanted to show you the map so you can just kind of get your bearings of where we're at. If you're not familiar with the area, you can see which part of Whittier this is. Okay, so we're very close to the 605 freeway here. This is 605 running north and south here. The neighborhood dips a little bit west of the 605 freeway, and then it heads east all the way over here. Just past Gretna, and this little street right here, that's a little gated neighborhood, kind of an interesting little piece right there. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about the neighborhood and show you a few properties that are listed there for sale. So I'm going to be jumping back and forth on my screen, so just kind of bear with me a little bit here. Right, so I'm going to, and the place that I'm getting this information from is from a website that I use called Neighborhood Scout. Really gives you a lot of good information about neighborhoods when you're looking at neighborhoods and you're looking at different factors. So I'll share with you some of those factors that I looked at, and I'm just going to point out a few things that I like about this neighborhood and see what you think. Okay, so I'm going to jump over here. So you saw the map there. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the real estate here. Okay, so this report gives you lots of information. It gives you a little short overview. It talks about the real estate, the demographics, talks about the crime in the area, it talks about the schools, and then it gives you some trends and forecasts. Okay, so let's look at the real estate here. Okay, so I'm just going to point out some things here, and then I'll get to the houses that are available. Okay, so in this neighborhood here, you can see that the median home value is $491,645,000. Real estate taxes, and you can see that on average, it's going to be about $3,300. Okay, as I scroll down here a little bit, you can see that the majority of the houses here in this neighborhood are going to be between 361,000 and I would say 602,000, because you have about 70% here in the middle, and so you can see the price range that they're going through here. So I'm just going to continue scrolling down. We're looking more at things that are for sale, people that are looking to purchase. But if you are in the rental market, this is an area where there's a lot of college students. We have Rio Hondo College nearby. We have Whittier College, Cerritos College. And so there's quite a bit of college students living in this area. And you can see the average market rent there. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. They classify this neighborhood as an urban neighborhood with 10,273 people per square mile. And one of the things I noticed that's interesting about this neighborhood, you can see here that 72% of the homes in this neighborhood are single family residents. So that's a big percentage there. Another thing interesting, it'll give you these alerts here, and these alerts are not negative in any sense. They could be positive or negative. So they could be challenges or pluses that are involved with the neighborhood. So it says this neighborhood has among the lowest percentage of homes and other residences built in 2000 or later of all neighborhoods in America, according to Neighborhood Scout analysis. And so you can see that there aren't a lot of homes that are 2000 or newer. So this is an older neighborhood. Okay, so I'm just going to keep scrolling down. And here's what we were talking about earlier about the home ownership rate. Okay, so we have 72% of the people living in this neighborhood own their homes, and then the other balance are renters. Okay, so I'm going to kind of skip through here some of this. Okay, again, like every area, this neighborhood has a variety of schools, from elementary school, middle schools. Mostly the school that I'm most familiar with, or the one that we stopped at, was when we were driving the neighborhood, was Daniel Phelan Elementary. And so again, there's a lot of good things about the schools in this area. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump over to the trends and forecasts. And this gives you a lot of information, again, of what is going on in the neighborhood and a little bit of the history of the neighborhood. Okay, so they have these different indexes here. Okay, they have this rising star index, which this neighborhood, they're looking at this neighborhood where they're not looking at a lot of appreciation coming in the next 3 years. But when you look at the history of this neighborhood, there's what Neighborhood Scout calls a blue chip index. And this is just looking at the history of the neighborhood. And this neighborhood, I was pleasantly surprised. They rate this Norwalk Boulevard, Washington Boulevard neighborhood a 4 out of 5 on a blue chip index. And that's showing the past appreciation and the existing fundamentals of the neighborhood. And I'll show you those numbers. It has a lot of information in here. Like, if you want a more detailed explanation on this area, I can give you that information if you just reach out and contact me. The number that really struck me about this neighborhood is this number right here. Okay, it says since the year 2000, up to the year 2020, this neighborhood has had 177% total appreciation. So that number really caught me by surprise when I saw that number there. So this neighborhood has experienced a really, really positive amount of appreciation over the last 20 years. Okay, so we're looking at focus on a couple of these pros here. It says these are factors that are likely to drive home values upwards over the next few years, or indicators of upward trends already underway. So we'll touch on these. There's access to high-paying jobs, the neighborhood look and feel, and that there's not a high amount of vacancies here. And one of the other advantages of this neighborhood is that it's where it's positioned in Whittier. According to Neighborhood Scout, there's a bit of a price advantage over surrounding neighborhoods. So you can see that the average price per square foot in this neighborhood is $286, where the average price of homes nearby are at over $302. Okay, so one of the other benefits that I saw of this neighborhood is the access to high-paying jobs. And if you remember the map that I showed you, I think I'm gonna kind of guess here as far as why this is. So it says it has access to high-paying jobs is excellent. It ranked as a 5 here. And I'm gonna assume that it's because of the location. Okay, the 605 freeway is kind of the west border of this neighborhood. So if you need to commute, that you have that access to the freeway almost within minutes there. So I believe that's why this neighborhood ranks so high as far as the access to high-paying jobs. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. Okay, so again, there's a ton of information in here. Just a few things that I'll share with you. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I think that's about it on there. It talks about job growth. We all know because of the COVID-19 that we've seen the unemployment rise Okay, so that's something that I'm sure that's going to adjust as things begin to get better. So again, this is one of the tools that I use. It's called Neighborhood Scout. And again, if you would like more detailed information, then that's something that I can show you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump over to, let me minimize this. Okay, these are the houses that are available right now in this neighborhood. Okay, so I'm going to kind of zoom in here. Okay, so there's only this house right here is located at 7651 Danby Avenue, Whittier, California 90606. Okay, this one is actually not on the market yet, but it's coming soon. Okay, the date that says that on the August 31st is when they're going to be showing that. Okay, so this house is, the list price is $538,000. You can see it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,100 square feet. A garage, 2 spaces detached. So this is information that I would share with you if you were in the market for buying. And this would be one of the things that I would show you. So this one is coming soon, end of the month. Scroll down here. Okay, the second property is 7218 Cully Avenue in Whittier. And this one is located on the same street as the elementary school that I was talking about a minute ago. And this one, I'll give you a couple of details. Listed at $664,900. And this one is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,500 square feet, so a little larger than the other one. And the description says, don't miss this one. Beautiful 4-bedroom, 3 full bathrooms, corner home in an excellent area, 2-car garage, and a large backyard with covered patio. And so again, if you're in the market, if you've gotten pre-approved and you're looking to purchase in the Whittier areas, and if you're looking specifically in this neighborhood, these are the properties that are for sale now. Let me scroll down here and I'll show you the next property. The next one is 7724 Pioneer Boulevard, Whittier 90606. This one is active and it's listed at $669,900. This is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and 1,944 square feet. Okay, so this is, I only have a simple picture for you to see. If you need more information, feel free to reach out and contact me. Okay, so the last one here is 7740 Clive Avenue, Whittier, California 90606. Okay, this one is listed, it's active and it's listed at $585,000. Okay, so this one says that it's remodeled, close to everything. Again, very important how close this neighborhood is located to that freeway. So if you're commuting to work right now, if you're not working from home like a lot of us, then that freeway access is very important.